Welcome to the show.
This guy got a mistletoe belt on.
Gosh, that is bad.
The whole plane smells like weed.
Those were the days. It's a joke, you idiot.
Looked in the mirror, I'm like,
Good old innocent fun. Welcome back, everybody, to Troublemakers, the podcast where each week we bring on a guest and they tell crazy stories about their lives. I'm your host, Dylan Krasinski, coming to you from a brutally hot day in Brooklyn. With me, as always, is my indispensable co-host, my number two, my host with the most, the big dog, everybody, Mr. Ray Zawodni.
Oh, thank you so much, Dylan. I just did
dude.
my first vape.
We pressured him into it, and he coughed like a bitch.
I'm officially a vapist. I barely coughed. It was a one cougher, but I am here.
You can't call yourself a vapist, dude. That's way too close.
I'm a vapist.
Dude, you say that too quick, it sounds like something else.
See, that's where your head's at, though. That's why.
I know, dude.
Now, if I can get through letting the people know that it's another Wednesday. We're here every single Wednesday with full video episodes on YouTube. We got our shorts, we got our reels, we got those all over the goddamn internet, and we got our audio portion of the podcast where you can listen to us wherever you're at, driving in the car, fucking running on the treadmill, which we know most of our listeners aren't running on the treadmill. Mm-hmm. But you can leave us ratings and reviews on those. I don't know if people listening knew they could do that. That would help us out greatly if you leave us a rating or review. And if you're going to leave us a rating, we accept nothing less than 5 stars.
5 stars.
If you're thinking of giving us any less than 5 stars, what I want you to do is, instead of hitting the button, I want you to write it down on a piece of paper, and I want you to fucking mail it to us, and then I want you to fucking quit listening to us.
Oh, that was aggressive. But hey, listen, I support it. Because sometimes it's good cop, bad cop. Tough love.
I'm bad cop.
Yeah.
I'm the Riggs in this situation. You're the old black Danny Glover.
I'm Tom Hanks in the one with the dog.
And I'm the dog.
Turner and Hooch,
I'm
dude.
Hooch, baby.
Yeah, dude, you're out there biting people, and I'm just like, come on, stop biting people.
Well, let's not waste any more time talking about me biting people, because we have a wonderful guest.
Hot guest today.
Hot guest.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Mr. Alan Fitzgerald.
Thank you, guys. There we go. All right.
There we go, baby.
Thank you, guys. Happy Juneteenth, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you, dude. Thank you
so much.
I know it was a while ago, but out of respect for black people, I celebrated 3 weeks late. So
It's coming in hot, baby. Jesus, coming in hot.
It's the only way to celebrate the holiday.
That's fair, dude. First of all, let's do a plug right up top. You just had a special come out.
yeah, I did.
How's it doing? You want to plug where they can find it, where they can see it?
It's doing surprisingly well.
Hell yeah, man.
I don't want to get braggadocious, so I'll just say it's Alan Fitzgerald. It's called Straight for Pay.
Love it.
Because I'm a homo. That's the idea.
Hell yeah.
Straight for Pay. Straight for Pay. Put it in YouTube. You'll find it. It's doing very well. Very
Fuck
happy.
yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Where'd you record it?
Providence.
Oh, at the
The motherland, I call it.
Yeah, Rhode Island, the home of the whites.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Other whites find that offensive because the Portuguese live there. But yeah, you can say that if you want.
Okay, yeah, you know.
You're from Providence?
No. I'm from Boston, but I love doing comedy in Providence.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's just a really dirty, offensive place where no one gives a shit. You can say whatever you want there. They don't care.
And is that a lot of what the album is? A lot of fucking...
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Straight for pay.
Straight for pay.
Dude, if you've met Alan, you know that he's not up there talking about watermelons like me, dude. He's talking about...
I am.
Are you?
I am.
About shoving him up his ass.
Yeah. If you like offensive comedy, you'll like him. Go ahead, sir.
Hell yeah.
yeah,
No, definitely check that out. Let's leave a link when we drop this, too.
Yeah,
We'll
we
link
absolutely
straight to his
will.
album on our YouTube.
Yeah, if you want to hear
Definitely
more
check
of
that out.
Alan, go down to the comments or the description. I'll leave a link for his special. Dude, that's great. I'm happy that it's doing well. Fuck yeah.
You're happy. You're not the one who paid $3,000 to have it made. I'm very happy.
Hell yeah.
That's good, dude. Fuck yeah. That's a lot. That's a chunk of change, dude.
Yeah. I mean, most of it was just because I'm too lazy to make my own clips.
Yeah.
So I got to hire a guy
fair.
to do that. Editing
fair.
is not something I like to do.
No one does.
Yeah, no one does. So
It's a nightmare.
I just skipped that whole thing.
Me either. That's why I just give Dylan the timestamps here.
Yeah, and then I edit them up, baby.
Oh, I got an edit monkey too. Jonathan Tilson does my explaining things.
Oh, yeah.
He does explaining things with me. He does all the editing.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, can I've been thinking about something. You know what I thought about the other night? I don't know, and then we'll get into it, but this has been on my mind. Dude, you know what I think is so funny? And tell me if you guys agree. Is your girl a Taylor Swift fan?
She is not. She's actually pretty anti-Taylor Swift.
Really? Alan, do you have a girl?
No, not present.
No?
But I'm hoping to date Taylor Swift. So
Hell yeah.
Put it into the universe.
You heard it here first, Taylor.
Dude, she's a listener.
Is she?
Yeah. Can you imagine? Dude, although she does date that Maddie Healy character who's a bit of a Satanist.
They broke up.
Did they?
I think so,
Do you know why they broke up?
Yeah, because of everyone kept on going like, oh, Taylor Swift shouldn't be dating this guy. And she's like, all right.
Dude, well, apparently, 1975, great band. I'm a big fan, saw them in concert. I was like, this is a great band.
They're good.
So apparently, there was this story where a bunch of people went to, like, Maddie Healy's house for a party, okay? And, like, all this stuff started coming out. But apparently, the story is that, like, people left. And then, like, someone, like, forgot something, came back in, and he was just, like, watching this, like, super aggressively offensive porn just, like, by himself. Like really.
What does that mean, aggressively offensive?
Like,
if it's just people fucking, that's not that
no,
offensive.
like, we're talking, like...
People in blackface fucking or something?
Close. We're talking, like, slave fantasy porn.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So
me and that guy might have talked in a comment section before. That's crazy to think about.
So all this stuff started coming out about him, and all the Swifties were like, dude, you gotta not date this guy. It's real bad for your image. So they broke up, apparently. But you know what I've been doing?
Dude, that means she likes fucking edgelords.
Yeah.
Probably.
She's not allowed to be one, so she thinks it's hot.
That's the most rock star you could be now, is just an edgelord, right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You can't get away with anything else.
I mean, is that really rock star behavior?
No, that's the thing.
Yeah,
dude.
watching porn alone and not jerking off.
It's the
or was
most
he jerking off,
dude. It's the most.
It's
tame
weirder
thing.
if he wasn't cranking it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, just watching it, thinking about it. But here, let me say it. You know what? You know how these like Taylor Swift fans are so obsessed. Like she dates these guys, boyfriend and boyfriend, and they don't work out, and then she writes an album about it.
Yeah.
Every time now someone brings up Taylor Swift in her relationships, I casually, without an agenda, I just say, do you ever think that maybe it's her that's the problem? Dude,
People get pissed.
people lose their mind.
I'm sure.
If you're listening and a female fan brings up Taylor Swift in front of you, please say that, and it's hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
I know somebody that resold their Taylor Swift tickets for a fucking $11,000 profit.
Oh my god,
11 grand. I wouldn't pay. So it was like $5,500 a ticket. There is nothing in this world I would pay $5,500 a ticket to see.
No.
I wouldn't even pay to see my dad again.
It's terrible, dude. You wouldn't pay. What would be the number?
You know how pissed my dad would be if I brought him back to life? And he was like, what this take? I was like, $5,000. He's like, you spent $5,000 on that? You could have got a whore.
Yeah. You could have gotten Taylor Swift tickets, retard. What are you doing?
So good. Oh my god.
Dude, did I tell you? I was on the phone with him the other day. I was driving back from the city to Queens, and this fucking car in front of me just zooms, like fucking swerves right into the barrier. All right, do you remember when I was talking about this? And I was just like, holy shit. It swings back out, and then I'm watching this guy drive the rest of the time trying to white trash hold the door closed because it won't fucking close, and then he's just tailgating everybody in front of him.
Dude.
And I get DUIs.
I told you. I said, call the police. He's probably drunk. And Ray goes, nah, I'm no snitch. I got to get out of here.
If he's gotten DUIs himself, he knows. You know, you don't do that to a fellow drunk.
No. I ain't gonna rat his ass out.
Are you a big drinker?
Dude, I quit.
Oh, yeah. You quit. But you still, dude, you told me this. I asked you, and then you were like, oh, I'm sober. And then you were like, but I was doing acid last weekend. You do drugs?
Yeah.
Dabble?
Yeah. I just don't drink alcohol. That was my problem.
Okay. Okay.
I did ketamine actually like fucking a week ago.
Did you?
Yeah, too much of it too. Fucking K-rocked, dude.
I don't think
out of my head.
I think it's always too much ketamine.
No. I mean, dude, you do a little bit, it's really fun. But if you keep doing it and you just sort of start, up and down, swerving, you're just, you can't communicate, and you're just in a basement with your roommate, It
sounds like the most depressing drug to do.
It got It doesn't have to be. You can do it you can go to the circus on ketamine if you want. You can do whatever you want. But
families and their kids
eating
peanuts, and you're just like wandering around in a K-hole.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was too much. I'm probably not going to do that again. I might take a little toot, but I'm never going to make like a ketamine night again. Ketamine night's too much.
You snort ketamine.
Yes.
Right? I've never done ketamine. I got out of the drug game before ketamine got popular.
God damn it.
What's the coolest drug you got to do before you fucking...
Yeah, cool. I mean, I did like cocaine, Molly, that type of shit. I never got into the psychedelic stuff.
Really?
I did shrooms, didn't really trip off it, didn't really like it. I don't like that. I like drugs that make me able to drink more.
You sound like me right before I went to rehab. I want you to know that. I just want you to know that if 2 years from now you're by yourself and no one lets you have your cell phone,
you're going to think about this conversation.
Hey, you're going to remember this. Mushrooms was my best drug experience ever. The first time I took an eighth of mushrooms, it was fucking amazing.
What'd you do?
I did an eighth of mushrooms, dude, and we just sat outside my buddy's house. He had a big yard, and we lived in the suburbs, so you could see the stars and shit. And it was fucking intense. At one point, like 3 hours in, I'm tripping my nuts off. Yeah. And I'm like, something crazy's happening to me, but I don't think I'm tripping. Is that normal? And my friend goes, yeah, it's called tripping. I was like, oh fuck, holy shit, okay. I go outside, dude. I swear to God, some people say they don't see visuals. What I saw a family of woodsman people, blue people. They lived in a boat, and they floated above me. And they, called to me to follow them into the woods. And I did. There were too many thorns. I had to stop.
Holy shit.
But,
my God,
yeah,
dude.
it was fucking nuts.
Did they seem nice? Like inviting?
Yes, they had big smiles on their faces.
Oh, shit.
Inviting.
Wow,
dude.
It was like they were going to, this is your way of life is now our way of life. You're going to come with us forever. You're going to leave this all behind. And I was like, yeah, I am.
Did you just wake up the next day cuddling a fox?
No, I went back. What's going on? I had to go back inside. Too many thorns. I couldn't, when you're that fucked up, you can't, navigate your way through the wilderness.
I'm pretty sure that's why they say have a partner, so that people don't go disappearing into the woods.
Oh, we had 3 partners, but we were all so fucked up we didn't help each other.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
It was 4 guys, at least 2 of us. It was our first time doing mushrooms. Everyone else, it might have been their second time. And this apparently was a very good batch.
Damn. How old were you?
Oh, was I even 20? I don't know.
Young, okay.
Maybe 19. I don't know. Somewhere around there. I couldn't legally drink yet. I know that much.
See, I was never like I did DMT a good bit. That's the only thing I ever hallucinated on a little bit.
Right, so you got me beat.
But it was only like a 20-minute trip, and I usually did it when I was shit-faced drunk, so I didn't get the full effect of it.
Oh.
I know it was tough, but I saw visuals. But the reason I never did acid or wanted to fuck with mushrooms after I did a little bit is I saw this dude tripping at my college apartment. And I came home from a night of partying, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is, I think his name was Steven. He was my roommate's buddy. I was like, what is Steven doing? He's like, what do you mean? I was like, he's sitting Indian style, butt ass naked in the middle of our bathroom crying. and then he was like, oh yeah, he's having a bad trip. I was like, can he do it in somebody else's bathroom? Jesus Christ. And I was like, never, I can't be that guy.
Did you have another bathroom?
No. We didn't.
That's tough. That's tough, because you don't want to pick the kid up and be like, get the fuck out of here, because he'll break, you never know what he's going to do.
And he's naked.
Or
he's naked.
Pee over his shoulder. That's going to be bad for both parties.
I don't know. If you...
Excuse me.
If you had something friendly to become, I don't know, it was college, I don't know, did you have a mascot's uniform around you could welcome him out of the bathroom with? I don't know, the Wichita Squirrels, something to just be like, hey, I'm a friend, come with me. You just can't sit here because it's the only toilet, but we have a basement for you.
No, I think I made it worse because I went in there with drunk fucking douchebag spike hair energy.
Spike hair? That's never good.
Oh, what the
fuck's this bro doing in here?
Did you also have spiked hair? I'm thinking you also had those metal ball necklaces the Limp Bizkit kids wore. Did you do that?
No, I wish though.
No.
I was in the Limp Bizkit when I was 13.
Ray was more of a puka shell necklace guy.
Puka shell.
I wasn't hot
all
enough.
Puka, dude. Hollister
goodness.
only. Yeah.
No, I was a big jean short guy though.
You were telling me you want to bring it back.
I think
there's
I
nothing
think
wrong
you
with
should.
jean shorts. The assault on jean shorts is disgusting. There's nothing wrong with it.
Well, that's. I think I texted you stoned at fucking I don't know, like midnight on like a Tuesday.
Yeah.
And because my girlfriend said you could bring jean shorts back if you can get 3 out of 5 of your friends to say it's okay. And she got to pick the people. And then I didn't get.
She picked me?
Yeah, I didn't get the numbers.
Okay, hold on. Who did you text and who said yes and no?
You said no?
No, I said yes.
Oh, you said yes?
Yeah, I said of course.
Oh, you said yes?
What's wrong with jean shorts? I don't
They're the
understand.
best.
Donnelly said no.
Ugh, of course he did.
Colin said no.
Of course he did.
I don't know Colin, but fuck him right in the ass.
my buddy Tommy said yes, only if they're the really baggy ones.
See, I said yes, but they got to be short.
Oh, really? He
Yeah,
said
you don't
only,
remember this?
He said only I was fucking wasted.
Yeah, I know.
And then the 5th person didn't respond.
Dude,
So
that's a push.
We're at a stalemate.
That's a push. You got to pick one more friend.
I'm the 5th one. I'm saying
Alan's
yes.
the 5th one. So Natalie, our next date, I'm gonna be wearing some fucking jorts, dude,
Jean shorts.
and not like the cool dude, like fringy kind on the bottom.
jean shorts. He's
want
going to be
them
wearing
hemmed.
socks and sandals, too, and a fucking chain wallet.
Tivas, not even flip-flops.
I like socks with sandals too. It's comfortable.
It's
Come
so
on,
comfortable.
man. Oh, dude.
comfortable.
Dude, how was the beach yesterday?
My back is fucking fried.
Dude,
Deep
I was
red.
walking around yesterday. It was like 95 degrees. And just going outside my house, I was dying. I was like, I cannot imagine being at the beach right now.
What is it out there right now? Because it's terrible, too.
It's probably 95.
Jesus Christ.
You're not allowed to-
humid.
you're not allowed to drink on the beach.
Well, yeah, but you're allowed. You're just not allowed to be active about it.
Yeah, dude. I mean, haven't you ever had a Sprite bottle and a couple of nips before? I mean,
No.
this is easy to figure
No,
out.
that's what I did. I mean, that's what
course.
I always do. I just think it's bullshit. Like,
Sure.
what are they? It's like when you would drink when you were like 19 around your parents, and it's like, well, I gotta hide it just for the fucking theater of it.
It does make it more fun. I remember spring break, we went to Panama City Beach for our senior year spring break in college. Did you ever go there?
I went there with my family, Panama City Beach, and
Okay.
my dad got molested in the pool. So what was
It's
happening?
not, that's not funny. It's very sad.
Got to go back to that.
Thank you, Alan.
Dude, my story is going to be nothing that. Dude, but you could drink on the beach down there. We would go to, it was called like Slick Willies or Wet Willies or something. And they sold these huge, I think I still have the cup, these huge like 32 ounce, 50 ounce containers. And you would it would be like an alcohol smoothie, basically.
Hell yeah.
A frosted, like an alcohol Slurpee.
Okay.
And then
I was
they
about
would
to say smoothie.
and then they would, I'm not
get
trying
a
to have
six-pack here. What
you
do
know,
do?
bananas and spinach and vodka. That's what's called the morning special.
Spinach and vodka. That's, oh my God.
It's called surviving work.
That's the episode where Popeye beats his wife. Spinach and vodka.
Why isn't this place clean?
And then becomes friends with,
There's still a ring around the toilet.
hey, Bluto, you could have the bitch.
But we drank those. We went every single day, and you would drink them, and they would last you like 5 hours because they would put like 6-7 shots of alcohol in it,
Yeah.
and then turn you loose on the beach.
That's wonderful.
It was great. I loved it.
That's wonderful. That reminds me of a story.
Yes,
actually,
please.
But you can
Jump
go
in.
first when your dad lost his innocence. You can go ahead and do that.
Oh, he lost it way before this. No, it's not that long of a story. We were hanging out in a hot tub in Panama City Beach, and there was a young boy in there. I want to say, what's the opposite of a pedophile?
I think they're still called pedophiles.
The opposite of a pedophile, meaning like I don't
Yeah.
like fucking kids at all.
No,
If a little kid,
If your
tries
dad was the
fucking you-
victim?
yes,
So wait, a little kid tries to fuck you?
my
I think-
dad.
Okay, so I think the technical term for that is a lucky day. But
You know what I
get
think
out of
that's
jail
called?
free card.
You know what that's called? A bad defense.
You wanted it opposite.
He tried to fuck me. No, but my this little kid. My dad hated feet, so this little kid starts putting his feet on my dad. We didn't know it was just a strange kid at the hotel, and my dad's like, get the fuck out of here, get the fuck out of here, and he starts standing up. My dad's trying to get out there, and he fucking yanks down my dad's trunks and hits him on the ass, and my dad's like, what the fuck are you doing? And the little boy was like, trying to get your butt. And my dad was like, nope, he didn't. My dad went fucking march right back up to the room.
Yeah, you run right out of there.
A year later, we see that kid swimming around in the pool. Like, we went there exactly
Yeah.
a year later, and somehow that same family was there. And me and my brother kept pissing my dad off. We were like, he's coming back for seconds, dude. He wants more. He had a little taste of Paul. Now he wants the whole thing. Kid's a fucking predator, dude. My poor father.
He might be a problem now. That's years ago.
Yeah.
He
So
might
he's
be
an
an
adult
adult.
now?
He might be in jail.
No, I mean, if anything, his behavior was more acceptable for an adult to do. Honestly,
True.
maybe he's just grown into himself.
What's the story you have?
Well, you talk about drinking on the beach, and
Yeah.
I was maybe 14 or 15, and I went to the Dominican Republic for a wedding, family wedding. Stayed there for a week, maybe even 2. The whole thing's a blur. You see, it was an all-inclusive fucking package, so you got to drink as much as you want.
The best.
Yes, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Again, 14, 15 years old. I ask the guy behind, he was like taking our bags or something. And I go, oh my God, does this mean I can drink alcohol? 14, 15, he goes, ha ha ha, no little boy. You need one of these wristbands to do that. And then he just put the wristband on my hand. Just here you go.
Oh, what a guy, huh?
Yeah, and I lived like a 38-year-old alcoholic for 2 weeks. Like every day, as soon as you wake up, you just drink. I passed out on dance floors. I woke up with glass in my arm. I'm 14. I'm living like someone who's been to jail 4 times. Just fucking hammered every single day.
Jeez.
Yeah.
What's your family doing?
They were having fun. They were doing their shit.
Like, hey, whatever.
Yeah, they were also living like 38-year-olds who fucking just got
Like, Alan's fine.
Yeah, it's crazy because if anything, my parents, like, I wouldn't say sheltered. Maybe my mom was a little overprotective. She didn't want me going off on my own a lot or anything like that. But for some reason, just sunsets, good food, everything. She was like, oh, just go wherever the fuck you want. I don't even care. This is my vacation.
Those all-inclusives are fucking dangerous, but so fun.
I mean,
I've never been to one.
It's the greatest thing of all time because you've already spent the money.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's too much, right? Even if it's too much, you already fucking spent it.
You're losing money if you're not getting blacked out drunk every night.
Yeah.
Every single night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was the best. I went for my sister's wedding, and I was like 19, and I just remember confessing to like all the crushes I had on her friends. She's like much older than me. I was all fucking shit-faced. I was like, I used to be in love with you. And they're like, all right, dude.
Dude, to their faces.
Yeah, blacked out drunk.
Dude, love that.
Yeah, but this is me talking about being in love with them when I was like fucking 10. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Whatever.
Yeah, but you're like, well, maybe
what a
they're still in
fucking
love with me now.
loser.
Yeah, what's the big deal? It's cute when you say it like
grown-up.
that.
That's what I mean.
I mean, you're always, you have other intentions, but it's cute.
Alan, let me ask you this.
What's up?
Have you ever killed anybody?
Have I ever killed anyone? Holy shit. Really? Yeah. All the time. Why? What's the big deal? Looking right in the camera. No, but in all seriousness, it does make me feel like God. 16, 17-year-old women. Yeah. Say no to me now. Oh, wait, you can't.
Oh, my God.
Sorry.
You asked for it.
I know.
You asked if I ever
dude.
killed anyone.
I know. It's our new segment called
Notice I said
Have You Killed
16 or
Anyone?
17-year-old women. Notice I said women to make me sound better. Do the math on that.
Oh, bad. We're going to stop asking that question.
No way. That's
No
the best
way.
question on the podcast ever because this could immediately go from a comedy to a true crime podcast.
Oh,
It's true. It's
Dude,
true.
if you do it every week for 5 or 6 years, you're going to get someone who's just going to go, all right, now's the time. I've been living with this too long. You're going to get someone, dude.
That's what we're hoping for. And then we can just, then it goes viral. Like,
It's viral
hopefully
as fuck.
someone gets, not you, but hopefully someone else gets arrested for it. People hear about the pod.
Yeah, dude,
You hear
families-
they caught him. They
families
caught him on
thank
the
you.
pod. Exactly.
Like, we would have never gotten closure.
And then they go back and listen, and it's just us laughing about people shoving pills up their ass to get high.
They're like the #1 true crime podcast on the internet. Troublemakers.
So she's sucking my dick in the back of the car and then throws up.
Have you ever been arrested?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, yeah.
How many times?
3 or 4.
Oh, shit. Okay.
No. 2 times. Police, I was, 2 times I got arrested.
Okay.
One time for a DUI. Not proud of that one.
Was it bad? Did you?
I was hammered.
Was it a pullover or a crash?
It was a crash.
Oh, me too, buddy.
Yeah, did you hit an off-duty police officer?
Oh, dude.
Ding, 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 and we have a winner.
Yeah. Oh, brutal.
Oh, dude.
What happened?
You got to play the lottery, man.
I was 21, and I drank way too much Johnny Walker Red. This was an office Christmas party for a company I used to work for called In Season Resorts. And I used to sell people timeshare packages, like vacation packages where they'd hear a timeshare presentation. Made crazy money doing that. Crazy money for some reason.
Yeah, sure.
No, we got paid too much.
Yeah.
Like the company, like was a big mistake. But they're
now out of business.
I drank a bunch of Johnny Walker, and like before it happened, I was like, I shouldn't be driving, because I was just swerve, hit the car, sat in there, just I don't remember much, but from what I understand, I sang the ABCs. That's absolutely true. Incredibly embarrassing. Oh. The other time I got arrested.
Wait, you hit the off? He was in a car, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Off duty. Other time I got arrested was also, you won't believe it, alcohol was involved there too. But me and my friends, July 3rd, my birthday actually, we got hammered.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah, we were looking for a place to drink. You won't believe this. We were already drinking a little bit beforehand, but still, we should have been smarter than this. We parked behind a law firm and just started banging back beers, underaged.
Okay.
Yeah, a law firm.
You know, and then the cops showed up.
Yeah, they were like, "What are you doing?" We were like,
not having fun, dude.
Not Happy America Day, bud. What do we got to explain ourselves? Let's
this is the land of the free, ain't
Isn't
it?
this that why we threw all that fucking tea in the fucking lake over there, whatever the fuck it was, huh?
So you can come down here and harass us?
Yeah. Yeah, dude, we ended up all fucking 8 of us thrown in jail with this guy. I think his name was Hector, but we were making fun of Hector all night. Hector gets arrested. I don't know if this is still true. He's probably dead. But Hector used to get arrested every year because he would always put a fucking keg of beer on like a dolly and just drag it around while drinking. He'd been arrested like 3 years in a row for doing the exact same thing.
That's an American.
That's badass.
That's an American.
He was Guatemalan, too. He was Guatemalan American, I believe. And yeah. And we just kept on messing with him. We were like, hey, Hector, if this works out, you want to get gay married? You know, just stupid, dumb shit. And like, motherfucker, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. We had full reign to make fun of him because he wasn't going to remember anything. Yeah. So we knew we could just go at him horribly. And no matter how crazy he is, he's not going to remember. He was that shit-faced. Yeah, that was a fun night I got arrested.
Dude, can you imagine being an adult criminal and you're just getting arrested as normal, getting arrested, going into the cell, and then 8 children get booked with you, and they're not scared. They're just roasting you for the whole night. He might be sober now.
Yeah, he didn't know, but a future comedian was having his day with him.
That guy's a fucking legend, dude. I hope he's not dead. I hope
he does the same thing every year. Yeah, I really do.
I hope a couple of weeks.
I hope he's done it so much he can't vote anymore. I hope it's he spent actual time in federal or state prison or something.
Dude, why? You wouldn't want him to vote? I'm sure he's voting for Trump,
know it's
dude.
nothing about him. Like,
that's a Trump vote right there.
If he wants to vote, he can. I just want to say I want that to be like I want him to do it so much that's the consequence of his actions. You understand?
Dude, you know my one of the fun things I'm doing now? Whenever people bring up Trump, I just go, "Oh, you talking about 74? Talking about Big 7-4?"
Your boy.
Yeah, no.
Your boy Donald.
They're like, "What? What?" I'm like, "Next president." And they're like, "Oh, fuck you, dude." It's so funny. Dude,
he's
people
gonna
get
win.
riled up. Oh, yeah,
he's gonna win.
Oh, my God.
I remember I had a thing where I was at a comedy club, and a pretty liberal comedy club at that. And
those are the worst kind, but keep going.
And the 2 people working there, like one was working the bar, the other was working the door, and they asked they were all talking about politics and blah blah blah. And this was when we were waiting to see who won out of Biden and Trump.
Yeah.
And somebody said, I can't believe I think it's going to be Biden. And then I was like, I don't really care. I didn't vote. And the girl was like, "You gotta vote. You can't do that. You have to vote." I was like, "Yeah, I guess I could have just voted for Trump again." And she goes, Oh, well, maybe it was a good thing that you didn't vote. And I was like, I'm kidding. Meanwhile, I'd never have voted for Trump.
It is so funny.
No, I would never vote for Donald Trump, but it's funny to say you do.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Well, that's what I mean. It was like she gets on her high horse about like being American and like that's your right. You have to vote. I voted for Trump. Die.
Never mind,
dude. The amount
you should be stripped of your rights. You should have your fingers chopped off so you can't fill out ballots. You should be put in a hole.
Dude, I would love 4 more years of Trump just to get the amount of memes that we got from 4 years of Trump. I would just love 4 more years to get that many more memes.
I don't know if I want the country destroyed just for memes.
Oh, dude.
Maybe I spend more time online than I do.
Memes. Oh, good, man.
Well, we just went to Long Beach yesterday. I was telling you where I got all fucking sunburned, and there was just like these 3 Jeeps lined up, and they all had 3 flags each, and every single flag said "fuck Joe Biden" real big. And I was just
fuck you too for voting for him, right? I think I saw a similar Jeep.
Yeah, and
it's so
but
funny.
There was 3 of them lined up, all with 3, and I was like, "You're cool, dude." But any, I don't know. I don't care who you vote for, but anybody that's wearing fucking merch of their favorite politician is gay, and not the one that we have the parades for.
Mm-hmm.
The other kind.
Like lame, dude.
The other kind.
Yeah, no. It's the worst someone can be is like a partisan political person talking to you because it's like you're just testing me to make sure I'm on your fucking side right now, aren't you?
All the time,
dude. That's you know Dan Bulger, right?
Love Dan Bulger. Hilarious.
Dude, that's one of I don't know if I've ever told you this. I don't want to. I'll do his joke, whatever. Dude, it's the funniest joke. It used to make me laugh so hard. And he goes, I don't want to. He goes, I'm trying to say gay less. You know this one?
No, I don't.
He's like, I'm trying to say gay less. You know, that's my thing now. And I was in the car with my buddy, and I was like, this traffic's fucking gay. And he's like, my buddy goes, dude, you know, you shouldn't really say that. That's not really politically correct. And he goes, well, I don't mean like gay, like homosexual. I mean gay like I hate it. It's so good. Dan Bulger, look him up. Boston comedian,
really
super
good.
funny.
Great fucking
dude.
comic.
That joke makes me laugh so fucking hard, man. It's so funny.
Well, he's got a video with 11 million views on YouTube now.
Does he really?
Oh yeah, it's one of those don't tell things, and it's a killer crushing set. Dude.
He's so good. He's so good.
I had a conversation with my girlfriend where she asked me if I thought she was sensitive, and I was like, yeah, you're sensitive. And I was saying it like it was a good thing, and she's like, well, that's fucked up. You would say that. I was like, no, I'm not saying it like I'm your football coach in the 8th grade. You know, like you're sensitive. You got to get out there and hit somebody. Just that you're somebody that you could fucking have a, you know, emotional. You're emotionally mature.
Sure. Is that the rest of the story?
It is the rest of the story.
Okay.
You know, you should have. You'd be like, well, you're getting pretty sensitive about me calling you sensitive, so you're sensitive.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bully her.
You
know?
should toughen her up.
That's love.
What was Alan? So you're sober? Was there a moment that made you become sober? Was there like a rock bottom?
Yes, the exact moment. I'll tell you, the exact moment.
That's what I want.
The exact moment was throwing up blood every day for 3 years. That was the exact moment when I was like, oh my God, it's really coming into. This is where the picture's really clearing up right now. I got to clean up. I was coughing up like it was affecting my health and shit big time.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, dude, I was drinking a handle a day. Towards the end, a handle wouldn't even do it.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I was the fucking man. I was so cool. I was so cool. Just a whole plastic handle of vodka, like it's still not getting the job done. So I'd have to buy a second handle. Drunk off the first handle. Oh.
What were you drinking? What was the poison?
5 o'clock vodka. I started drinking 5 o'clock vodka because I saw this guy with diabetic shoes on, and he had diabetic shoes on, and he had a big purple nose in like May. So it was a frostbitten nose in the end of spring. So there's a blood circulation problem. But
that's an alcoholic nose.
Yeah, he told me, he goes, oh, you gotta drink this. It's 5 o'clock vodka. It's $11, no fucking hangover. For most people, that would have been like, all right, I'm talking to a guy who probably doesn't have toes, and he's like telling me how to live my life. This is a bad time. I should change. But instead, I was like, no hangover? Sounds good. Turns out he was wrong, by the way. Vicious hangover from 5 o'clock vodka. But I still drank it. Towards the end, that's all I could afford.
Dude, I mean, hey, kids, if you're listening and you're not throwing up blood yet and you think you have a problem, you don't.
With your hangovers in the morning, you
don't.
need to drink 5 o'clock
Hangovers.
vodka.
What's the big deal with hangovers? You don't have to get it out of bed until you want to.
I've had a couple of those recently. Just in bed until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Not ideal.
No.
Not great.
It sucks now that I'm at the point where I like plan my hangovers. I know I'm getting shit-faced Saturday, so nothing will get done Sunday. It's like the least productive attitude a human being could possibly have.
Yes, but it's wonderful. I love nothing more than a lazy day. I don't even drink anymore, and I act like I'm hungover every Sunday. Nothing.
What do you do? What do you do on a hangover day? You just lay down and watch movies?
Yeah, how'd you guess? Do you have a camera in my apartment?
Because that's what I do.
Yeah, I take an edible and bang, I'm watching movies
and jerking off.
I mean, different movies, but yeah,
same movies.
Same movies.
It's all Top Gun Maverick on repeat. Just rinse and repeat.
What Jesus Christ. Some movies cross over.
Squirt.
So you grew up, where'd you grow up in Massachusetts?
Marshfield, suburb, beach town.
Oh, yeah.
South of Boston.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
They call it Marsh Vegas. It's quite a party city.
Yeah, yeah. What was your childhood like? Were you getting in trouble there? Were you like
I was
a mischievous guy?
I guess I drank. I got fucked up. I liked getting fucked up. I skipped a lot of classes just fucking get high. If it wasn't for marijuana, I might be a doctor right now. I skipped so many classes just to smoke pot. It was back when pot was fun. Like, remember when you smoke how you giggle a lot?
Yeah.
Now most of the time you smoke pot, you're just sort of looking around, being like, what else don't I like about myself? You know. But like back then, smoking pot was fucking fun.
Fun, giggly. Now it's existential crisis, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
Not good. I hate that, dude.
I've never been good with weed. I started smoking weed at 13, and I've never been able to function high till this day. 20 years later.
I can't function either. All I can do is watch movies on it. But I'm really good at watching movies on it, you know?
That's your hangover day, is you're just like, I'm not hungover, let me just smoke weed all day.
I don't smoke. I take an edible.
Oh, that's the worst, dude.
No, when I smoke pot, dude, then I'm too fucked up. When I take an edible, I take 5-10 milligrams at the most.
Yeah.
Actually, sometimes I'll take 20. But usually I'm just, holy fucking shit. You know, like it's usually too much. But and I sit down and I just watch movies, and you feel like you understand what like the movie is so much better when you're high.
That
you
is
might
true.
be wrong completely, but you feel like you see all the moves the editor's making and shit, dude. You're really in there.
Well, that was my move during the original quarantine. Is I had this
You mean everyone's move?
I had this huge fucking edible, and I would just slice little pieces every day, and I would watch either like a really like trippy movie, or I would watch like a spoof movie. I got real into spoofs, like Naked Gun and shit.
Naked Gun is one of the best movies ever made.
And I remember I told you the one night I had a panic attack.
Yeah.
Because my roommate, who you know, Brandon Trousseau.
That's my boy.
Yeah, Brandon's sober. Been sober 8 years, just like a couple of weeks ago. Mm-hmm. So I would be in the
bragging about it, fucking Tinkerbell, whatever.
I'd be in the fucking. I'd be like one night I got so fucking high out there, like I took too much of the edible, and did one of those like short breaths that you do, and Dylan is just staring at you vaping like it's fucking.
I'm sorry,
no,
not an anger thing. Like,
it's more I want it.
Yeah, like when a fucking
I care about
cartoon wolf sees a hot chick come in the room.
Dude, you know what?
His fucking tongue was rolling onto the table. His eyes were doing that.
Dude, it's the most addictive thing ever.
Listen, I gave it up. I'm about a month and a half, 6 weeks off the vape, but I'm still in the point of my sobriety, vape sobriety, where, you know, if I see someone have it, I want it. I want to take a little hit.
Yeah.
So this is you doing it after what? How long you been off the sauce?
About 6 weeks, I think.
About
but I've
6
been using the Zins,
wow.
which
dude, you blow.
nice.
It sucks that you want to quit vaping because you do blow some of the sickest clouds I've ever seen. You do have some of the sickest.
Yeah, how you gonna get pussy now without those fucking vape cloud smokes?
Dude, I will say now when I
trick.
see kids vaping now, people my age and like in their 20s, and I'm like, yeah, dude, I was doing like a vape a day, vape every like day and a half.
One of these a day?
Yeah. No, not those. The Air Bar ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'll get through those in a day. Easy.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, this got to stop. I was running up the stairs at like subway stations, like 14th and 1st, you know? It's like 2 stairs. I would get to the top and I'd be like, oh, I'm fucking out of breath.
Dude, honestly, you can hear me right now in this microphone. Like, it's terrible for you.
Yeah, they're not good.
Awful.
Hey, you know what it is, though? I mean, at least they're, like, manufactured responsibly by, like, you know, the cheapest companies in China, and who knows
I was about to say,
the chemicals that they put in it, or I'm sure top board,
I'm sure 6-year-old boys in China are like, well, we need to make sure this is safe.
Dude, did you ever see the video of the kids in, like, China testing the vapes?
No.
They test them with their mouths, and then they ship them to us. And it's just these fucking kids. I'm talking like 11-year-old kids, and they're just vaping off the line, putting them down.
How many little boy mouths do you think were on that vape before you guys?
Know. I didn't think of it as erotic until now, but oh my god, that is so insane. Just that is so crazy. Like
wild.
Yeah. All right, your job is to test vapes.
You're the vape tester.
Yeah, you're making what, fucking 13 cents you're making 13 cents an hour, right? Something
Probably,
like that.
yeah.
That's good money.
I mean, you get to vape all day, so you don't have to pay for a vape. But other than that, I don't think it's very good.
They're like, it was Nike at 10 cents a day or 13 cents to vape all day. I don't know.
Just a bunch of 6-year-olds coming home like, what a day at the office, Mom. Yeah, thank God I'm not at Nike like my brother.
At least you get to try the product, you know? That's more than a lot of these companies will do. You know?
You can bring home vapes for the family, too.
It's all the same flavor, too. I've seen it. This is a line of... Dude, I wonder if I could find it.
So do you want to watch videos of children do? Do you know... I don't know why I'm going to bring this up, but it's pretty sick. Something that I didn't know. Alan, are you Jewish?
No.
Yeah, Fitzgerald didn't strike me as a Jewish last name. But I was...
How dare you.
It was one of those nights where, like, after a night of drinking, everybody's sitting around and you're, like, going through just different YouTube videos. Everybody's, like, taking... turns with the controller, and somebody had brought up that there is a certain sect of the Jewish religion that the rabbi, when he's performing the brisk, takes the
brisk.
Hello everyone, my name's Natasha.
Sorry.
Takes off the foreskin with his mouth.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, that's how they spread like herpes in a lot of those. Yeah, it's like in the super religious or strict conservative parts of Judaism. Like
really conservative, huh?
It was like 1 or 2 temples of like Hasidics, you know, where they're very like, you know.
Well, they're blowing these babies,
and they like bite the skin off with their mouths, and there was like an outbreak of herpes on all these babies. It's fucked up. All right, I found a video. It's not the video.
How did you just pass through that so quickly?
I don't know.
It's pretty fucked up.
Dude.
It's an issue. Now watch these children smoke vapes.
This is not a child. This is, maybe, is this the child?
Did you know about that, though? Is that like common knowledge about the...
Common knowledge?
Sucking the little wieners?
No. I think
rabbis?
Jews keep that under wraps. They saw what happened in the Catholic Church, and they're like, fucking...
Shh, quiet down.
Yeah, no one needs to know about this.
I'm going to have to ask you about this Catholic Church thing later. I don't know what that's all about.
Yeah, me neither, dude. They've never done anything wrong, dude.
No.
All right, this is a lady.
Hello everyone, my name is Natasha. I work for vape factories in China. This is the 4th factory I work for, and compared with my previous factory, I love this factory because all the team members very friendly and kind and nice. So if you wanna cooperate with our factory, please feel free to reach out.
Okay.
Later,
I'm just gonna throw this out there. Why don't you teach people how to speak English in China? I think that'd be a better job. They're always looking for that. Literally, always.
I don't know
Kind
what...
of fucking dingbat.
She said like 25 vape hips in 30 seconds.
Yeah, she's like...
sped up, but...
I don't know what makes me more sick, her doing all those vape hits or the fact that you looked it up on Bing.
I looked it up on...
Bing,
was it on
dude.
Bing?
Yeah, you binged it, you fucking loser.
I was supposed to...
Microsoft Bing. Are you the last person using Bing?
Dude, I'm loyal. You know?
Why is, by the way, Google that much better than Bing? I don't understand it.
It's better, dude. Google will show you the kids where, you know...
Yeah.
I mean...
Bing won't show you Bill Gates' boyfriends and girlfriends. Yeah, that's a good point.
What do you think about Bill Gates?
I mean, he spent a lot of time on that island, so
I think he's secretly one of the worst people alive.
Jesus.
Secretly.
Dude, everybody loves him. I
don't think people love him.
Dude, you know what I just saw? You know, he's talking about how we need to go to these all these no meat diets, all these plant diets, you know? And he's also the largest owner of farmland in the United States. So he's the largest owner of soybean plants and soybean farming land. And it's oh, you're telling us we need to eat more soybeans? How much money are you making if we all of a sudden start moving to soybean?
Yeah, well, not gonna
piece of shit.
Not gonna fucking happen.
No, not in America, dude.
Nebraska's not gonna let that happen.
No, dude.
How did you find all this information? Because I know that you can't find that on Bing.
No way.
I know BG ain't letting that happen.
I'm
on
an
Bing.
avid reader of podcast clips.
Oh, you heard that on when Rogan interviewed Jordan Peterson?
Probably, yeah. It's somewhere on TikTok. You know, I'm an avid reader of TikTok. That's where I learn all my information. Yeah, he was on that island, huh?
Yeah, he was on it a lot.
Who, Jeff's Island?
Jeff's Island, yeah.
Which I'm sure, you know when you go to a friend's house and they're doing something weird, maybe not even criminal, but they don't think that
There's
what's going
a difference
on.
between a buddy doing blow and a buddy fucking a bunch of children.
Yeah, but you're telling me you go to the
make this comparison.
No, I'm telling. This is what I'm saying though. This guy, he got this private island. You got no idea what's happening in the cellar.
No idea. But you do kind of figure out what's happening. You're like, oh wait, I kind of know what's happening. But what are people going to say about me? I've been here, so I'm going to keep my goddamn mouth shut. Chris Tucker was like, damn, no one's hearing about this.
Chris Tucker was there?
Chris Tucker was there.
Chris Tucker was there a bunch.
But Chris Tucker is everywhere. He knows everyone. That's his thing. So no one thinks that he.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Dennis Rodman.
As opposed to Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton, people know what he went to that island for.
Yeah.
People know.
I bet. Dude, I mean, the private jets. I just saw today that Bill Gates has the 10th most expensive private jet in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he's really rich.
No, but we shouldn't. We should be, all moving to electric vehicles. Hypocrites. That's what I don't like.
Yeah.
Hypocrites.
Yeah. I just don't like the hypocrisy. The kid fucking's fine.
Just be open about it. Just be open about it.
Be open.
Just
and
don't
honest.
tell me to eat soy.
Fuck that, dude. Meat alternatives. What's your go-to fast food spot? Are you a big fast food guy?
I like the Chick-fil-A's. I like Chick-fil-A, and I also like those Five Guy burger spots.
Mm-hmm. Chick-fil-A's the best out there.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A's amazing.
What's your Mount Rushmore? If you had Mount Rushmore of one meal from a fast food place, Mount Rushmore style.
All right. Let's see. I'm doing Chick-fil-A. I'm doing a chicken sandwich with the waffle fries and the cheese sauce. Cheese sauce is extra. You have to ask for that.
Yeah.
Also, give me some fucking honey roasted barbecue sauce, lettuce, no pickles, lettuce on a chicken sandwich. Bang. There you go.
That's a top pick.
That's
right
number one. Five Guys, bacon cheeseburger with nothing but ketchup, mayo, grilled onions. Fries, too many fries. You can't ask for the right amount of fries. It doesn't exist on the menu. So too many fries. And give me a fucking chocolate peanut butter milkshake from that bad
God
motherfucker
damn,
right there,
dude.
They're good. They're good. I'm trying to think of what's a fast food pizza joint?
Pizza Hut,
I want some pizza.
Domino's,
Papa John's.
Papa John's.
I think Papa John's is the best out of those three.
Do ya?
Yeah, I know Pizza Hut's the worst.
I think Domino's is the best. Pizza Hut, close second, underrated.
Domino's fucking stinks.
Nah, dude,
Dude,
Domino's is good.
No, Pizza Hut is garbage. Domino's number 2.
Or
Papa
are we
John's
talking
number 1.
about getting it delivered or going
Papa
to
John's,
one of their
they got good wings.
Pizza Hut buffet was the shit
Pizza Hut buffet
Pizza Hut buffet?
back in the day.
with the red cups.
My dad used to take us to a Pizza Hut buffet with his buddy Joe, and they only would serve you 2 pitchers. That was the max you were allowed to get of alcohol there because Pizza Hut tried to run a tight ship, but my dad knew the waitress. He could get as many pitchers as he wanted.
Oh, good for
So
him.
he'd get all fucked up and we'd
Look
play
at
Street
that.
Fighter.
Dude, that's a nice childhood memory.
That's what I'm saying, and now I feel bad that he's gone, and I was making fun of him for when he got raped, when he did all that nice stuff for me when I was a little boy.
Yeah, he can take a joke.
He can.
He can.
I mean, if he can handle eating Pizza Hut every week, he can handle a joke. Stuff does shit to your colon, man. Dude, the cheese they use, that blocks you up.
Do you remember when Domino's had to come out with that whole advertising campaign about how shitty their stuff used to be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how they're better now. They were like, we used to be shitty. Now we're good.
Our
There
sauce
was-
was 30% blood. You're like, what? How'd that happen?
Do you know how many fingers were cut off in our pasta salad?
There was cum in our cheese. We didn't give a fuck what we gave to you, but now we're using 100% cheese.
That's something to brag about. Real cheese.
Yeah.
Whenever I see that on something, I'm like, wow, good for fucking you. Cheez-Its for using cheese. Wow, holy shit. So fine. What a great company you are.
That's what McDonald's, when they were like, we now have all white meat chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't have the little fucking chewies in them anymore? Remember those?
Oh,
You
yeah,
fucking
those were
catch
bad.
one of those in your
Dude,
mouth?
they had to come out with a commercial like, hey, we don't have any pink slime in our burgers anymore. And you'd be like, what the fuck is pink slime? And then you found out what it was. And it turns out most fast food burgers were like 3% pink slime. But they were somehow like 19%. They just didn't give a fuck.
Dude, that's from that documentary where it looks like strawberry ice cream, right? Getting pumped through, and it's literally they would just throw the chickens in, feathers and all, and it grinds them up, and then they turn that into the chicken nugget.
Does that deter you?
No, they're delicious.
Me either.
You know, it's a pretty good little chicken nugget, dude.
I'm a Wendy's
Pretty
guy
nice.
anyways. And here's the thing. McDonald's is on top, so they're getting the most, the people are looking at them the hardest.
Yeah.
But everybody does shit like that.
Oh yeah, dude, we need your fourth one. So we got Chick-fil-A, Five Guys, Pizza, Papa John's.
Papa John's.
I think I'm going to have to go Taco Bell.
Little variety, I like that.
I'm going to, I do the cheesy gordita crunch.
Ugh. Staple.
I don't do Mountain Dew Baja Blast because I'm not a piece of fucking garbage. But I do a lemonade. And, like a steak quesadilla.
Oh, nice, dude. That's
Chips and cheese.
That's a good choice.
It's a lot. Afterwards, you're like,
When we were in junior high, my two buddies, Adam and Steve, they used to always do wild shit. Like, they were like the first ones like that I remember like trying to like do things to go viral on the internet. Like, they would do like the milk chug challenge. You remember that, where they would chug milk?
Oh,
and
yeah,
they'd
yeah.
And they were like, there's a video of them like throwing up on each other.
Yeah.
Doing that. So their other thing that they were doing is they were seeing who could eat a taco with the most fire sauces on it. And I went with them the one time just like to eat,
Yeah.
And my buddy Adam put 16 fire sauces on one, and it's like fucking soup, and he eats this thing and obviously shit his pants on the walk up. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
1,000%.
obviously it happened. Like, we're walking and I remember I told him, he was like, nah, I was like, you're gonna shit your pants. He's like, no, Steve did 15 last week and didn't. I'm beating his record. I was like, okay.
Dude, if you're not shitting your pants on the walk home, are you eating Taco Bell? I don't know. That's what I say. Dude, we used to go to, speaking of Pizza Hut, we used to go.
I thought you were saying, speaking of shitting your pants.
Speaking of shitting your pants, I did. I got food poisoning a couple weeks ago, like a week and a half ago, dude. Did I tell you this?
Yeah.
It's fucking awful.
Yeah, he heard it. I haven't
Shawarma,
done-
dude. Shawarma.
Shawarma?
I went and got shawarma.
How are you going to get food poisoning? Don't they just deep fry it? That's like impossible.
I don't know. I tried to be healthy too. I was like just a bed of lettuce and like double meat. Give me like chicken and give me the beef,
Oh, I'm thinking
and then
of
white
something
sauce.
else. Never mind.
White sauce over it. Dude, it was delicious. Tasted great. Went home, 3 a.m, dude. I woke up. I went to the bathroom every single hour from 3 a.m. to 9 a.m. It was horrific.
Puking and shitting?
No, just shitting.
Okay. Have you ever puked
Horrible.
and shit at the same time?
Yeah. It's bad.
It's
It's bad.
That's just
food
the worst.
poisoning.
That's just the worst.
Dude, I haven't gotten food
Like, I
poisoning.
can't win.
Terrible.
You're half in the tub.
Yeah.
Dude,
Shitting in
oh
the
my
tub,
God.
puking in the toilet. Yeah, that's the move.
Dude, I remember one of the first times like I got really drunk in front of my family. My brother opens the door and I'm just in like Christmas underwear, like wrapped around the toilet throwing up. And he's like, dude, you all right? You all right? I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm just shitting. He's like, the door's open. I could see that you're not shitting.
Yeah.
So then he like shuts the door and lets me go. And he's like, just don't let the door open. I don't want other people seeing you at this family party. So then he knocks on the door and I was like, I'm just shitting. He's like, I know you're not shitting. He opens up the door and I was shitting and had the bucket and throwing up into the bucket at the same time from booze.
Oh.
From booze, it's
To
never
be a kid
happened.
again.
For me, it's always food poisoning. And
it's only
yeah.
happened once, and it was, I think, food poisoning. It had to be, or it was either just the worst stomach flu anyone could ever
Terrible.
Just pissing out your butt.
Yeah, that's tough, man. Yeah, I remember we used to do. Did you play football in high school?
Can the camera see me right now?
Yeah, this one's hitting you.
All right. Okay. Good.
Yeah. Did you play football in high school? Any sports?
No, I tried out for the basketball team, but it was very clear from the get-go that wasn't going to happen.
What about you, Ray? You
Because
did, right?
Fitzgerald was too long for the jersey?
Yeah, that's it. They're like, you'd make an excellent shooting guard, Fitzy. Can we shorten that name? I was like, hell no. My name is all I have. And they were like, all right.
Just too much faith in your Irish heritage. You're like, I don't want to concede to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah. I appreciate you standing up for what you believe in, Alan.
Yeah, it's no problem.
But yeah, you did, right? Right? You played football?
I played in 9th grade for fucking 2 weeks.
We used to have...
The practices are vicious, right?
Well,
vicious.
you know what? I remember me and 3 of my friends were all ready to play football, and we did a week of practice, and it was grueling. And I remember the one day the fucking water was scalding hot that they gave us to drink, and I was like, I could do something else. I'll get into musical theater.
Well, unlike you, I wasn't a quitter, and I played football all 4 years.
Really? Are you a pretty successful athlete now?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Okay.
I'm the most athletic at this table, dude.
That's not true.
Dude, I'm a fucking athlete, bro.
I could jump higher than you.
No
I could
way,
throw
dude.
further. And
I can run faster than you.
I mean, who are you bragging? This podcast is a platter of tits right now.
Dude, we gotta have. You know what we're gonna have?
What are you talking
dude,
about?
We're gonna have a Troublemakers race, but we're gonna fucking race.
I'll race you, dude.
Okay.
Got to be short distance
Count-
because I get tired.
Nope, we're doing a mile.
A mile?
Yeah, that's my race, dude.
That's bullshit.
Nope.
Dude. Then you got to run my race.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys got to do
15
both.
feet.
You got longer legs, dude. You're taller.
Fucking
Two
beautiful
Yao
legs.
Mings. That's the best I can do.
But dude, I remember we used to do football practice and in the summer, and then we would do 2-a-days, right? So once we were older, junior, senior year, you could go off campus and like drive somewhere. And dude, all the offensive linemen, I remember this, dude, they treated it like we were professional offensive linemen, you know? We're like, we should be getting salads. We're all just fat. We're not strong, you know? We're just fat guys. That's why we're on the offensive line and not defensive line. Dude, we would go to Pizza Hut, the buffet, and we would just like, people would eat. They would just order. Felt like we were in The Replacements, you know, when they're eating all the Chinese food.
Is that the
Like
Keanu
before
Reeves
the
movie?
game. Yeah.
It's a great movie.
Good movie.
That's what it reminded me of. And I was like, even then, I was like, this is great. But I was like, we got to go back and have a 2-hour practice after this. We're going to be sleeping.
Yeah.
Too many carbs.
Too many carbs.
You know, another thing I saw in that week of practice that I did when I was a football player is this kid Chase, God rest his soul. No
He
longer
died?
with us. Yeah.
that day?
Not at this practice, no. But he had his helmet off after like a play came off in practice, mind you. Season hasn't even started, and he headbutts his boy who had a helmet on and was like, ah. And I was just like, ugh. I never care about anything as much as that. This probably isn't for me.
Ray's like, ugh, I can't wait for music, man.
No, it was Les Mis, but
That's a big. That's
actually a pretty big production.
That's
We had a
a big
revolving
production,
stage.
dude.
A lot of people might say, "Oh, did you go to a rich school?" No, we fundraised all by ourselves. Dude.
Wow.
So I fucking sold ads to be in that musical, and for my dad not to come.
Jesus. Good memories. Now he's happy you made fun of him for getting molested.
Yeah.
Alan, dude, we just hit an hour. That flew by. Do you have anything else? Any other stories you got locked and loaded before we wrap up?
I'm trying to think. I did have one, but it never came up.
No, that's fine.
Well, let's hit it now, baby.
Let's hit it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I don't know how funny it's gonna be, but it's a true story.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's just a comedy podcast.
I'll laugh at it anyway, dude.
All
It's
right.
a true crime podcast. We just changed it.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, cool. All right. I raped and killed a girl in 1990. No, that's good. No. I'm a big get. I'm a big get for this podcast.
That would be the funniest true crime podcast. It's just people coming and admitting their crime.
People are like,
Oh
oh my
my
God, this guy's disgusting. I got to watch that comedy special now.
And then
What is he joking about?
I murdered 6 women in Milwaukee. And that last segment was brought to you by Blue Chew. We're having trouble getting it up. They'll get you there.
Yeah.
Blue Chew.
Blue Chew. Well, that hooker will never laugh at you again. Blue Chew.
I just think that's the wildest idea for a true crime podcast.
Yeah, 90% comedy podcast, then murder at the end. Just tell some funny stories about drinking, you know? And then
really lull you into a sense of calm.
Then we really get into the
I would
stuff.
mostly wait in parking garages and wait for these nurses to go to their cars.
I would pretend to have a limp so they felt bad for me.
Dude, we could become the Chris Hansen of podcasting. Just fucking catching criminals left and right.
No, that's different.
Bring them
Because
on.
he went to pedophiles. You're asking people to come in here.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a whole lot harder.
Hey, you want to come do a comedy podcast? And then we have all the evidence. We present it to him. And we're like, you think you've been talking to a 13-year-old boy. It's actually been Ray the whole time.
We're going to find out Dave Coulier is a serial killer on this podcast.
If there's one comedian who's doing it, it's Dave.
Probably him. Yeah.
It's Dave.
Yeah.
It's a clean comic. Everyone
Cut
knows
her
that.
throat.
Well done, Ray.
Yeah, I don't need to tell the story. I think we're good.
Fucking
Yeah, I want to hear it now.
All right.
The people will be pissed if you don't
This
tell
one,
it.
okay, so this one time, have you guys ever hosted a show fucked up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the most fucked up you've ever been?
Not terrible, but pretty messed up.
Drunk? Just alcohol?
Yeah, just drunk on alcohol.
Didn't remember the show.
Okay. I did remember the show, so I think technically you're going to win here, even though you shouldn't, from what I did. I drank a box of wine, and I took 15 hits of LSD.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, true story. And I called my buddy Shane, who was put on the show at the time, my buddy Shane McHugh. It's his show. I was like, hey, man, just so you know, took 15 hits of LSD, and I drank a box of wine, but I'm still going to do the show tonight. He goes, okay. I thought he'd be mad. He posts it on Facebook. He's like, so, just got a message from Alan, the host of the show tonight. Took 15 hits of LSD, drank a box of wine. See you all there. All of a sudden, we had like 2 tickets sold. He sells like 25, 30 fucking tickets right off the bat. People are coming. It was a great set, and I'm not a good host. It was a great set because people just came to see a guy get fucked up. It's pretty cool. That's really it. That's really it.
That's a good story.
That's a great story.
Yeah, I don't remember anything about. I just remember being on stage a little bit. I wish I remember some of the things I said and shit like that. But
You didn't film it.
no.
Oh, what a nightmare, dude.
I told you the time I'm talking about, it did not like go as good as you're not. Like that sounds like a fucking legendary story. Mine,
It does make me sound kind of cool now that I think about it.
You're like the comedy version of
Bert Kreischer's is already a comedian, but go ahead.
no. What's his name? Fucking oh my god, the pitcher that they made the documentary about.
Oh,
the Pirates
yeah.
pitcher. Why can't I think of his name?
Yeah, he pitched a no-hitter on acid.
Yeah.
He struck a guy out and tried to throw another ball.
Motherfucker.
Hilarious.
That's gonna kill me. I can't think of his name.
Yeah, you call yourself a Pittsburgh fan.
I'm not a Pirates fan, but I'm a Steelers fan. I'm a football guy, even though I couldn't cut it in the league.
No way, dude.
And I'm
But yeah, you couldn't cut it yourself, but you like watching Samoans who can. Yeah.
Yes, that's what. Thank you, Alan.
Makes sense.
Fucking motherfucker. No, but I got so blacked out drunk at this fucking show, and fortunately I didn't have to host it. Right, I just went up and did a set, and it went too long, and I don't remember anything from the set. My buddy Tim Ross calls me the next day, and he's like, "Dude, that fucking set last night, man, was killer." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Dude, great set last night, man." He's like, "All the new shit you did." He's like, "I never heard most of those jokes. They were so funny." And I'm like, "What? What? Do you remember what it was?" I have no idea what it was. Like, I'm grabbing like my notebook and a pen. And I'm like, "Tell me the jokes." He's like, "No, I'm just fucking with you. Nobody could understand what you were saying." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool."
That's bad.
I was like, "Did I say anything super offensive?" He was like, "Yeah," but there was only like 10 people there.
Oh, that's so funny,
That's
dude.
terrible. Oh, I've been there. I remember one time I said the same joke 3 times on stage. Just fucking hammered. Just an embarrassment. Oh, it's so brutal.
That's what a buddy told me.
Because your friends and family are like, "Are you actually like serious about being a comedian?" You're like, "Yeah, come see me tonight." You know, and you're just whoa, like it's so bad.
That's what a buddy told me why he won't drink before he goes on stage anymore is he got really drunk. He said he was fucking killing, and then one joke just bombs, like out of nowhere, just bombs flat, nothing. He's like, "What the fuck? You guys liked me a second ago." They were like, "Yeah, you told the same joke back to back."
That's hilarious, dude. Oh man. All right, we gotta wrap because I gotta go. Sorry, this was super fun. Not to fucking cut it, but I gotta go, dude.
I know, but you could always say it a different way. You don't have to be rude to me and Alan.
Well, I'll cut that out.
Okay.
Alan, that was great, man. Thanks for
thank you.
Really, thanks for coming.
Straight for Pay on YouTube. I also got a YouTube show called Explaining Things. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Fuck City USA. It's true. It's my real Instagram.
Good.
It's at Fuck City USA.
Dude. It's so good.
Follow him at Fuck City USA and definitely check out his album, man. Funny dude. Thanks again for joining us. I'm Ray Zawodni. You can find me at Ray Zawodni on all social media. And catch me August 19th, headlining the Attic Comedy Club in Columbus, Ohio. I'd love it if you can make it out there. And I'm here every single Wednesday with my boy Dylan Krasinski. Where can they find you, Dylan?
You can find me at Dylan Krasinski on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. And Troublemakers is out every single Wednesday. We do clips. Follow us on
Wednesday.
All of those accounts, TikTok, Instagram. We post clips 3, 4, 5, 6 times a week. Go check those out. Go follow Alan. Go watch his special. Go watch us. Straight for Pay, baby. Go watch it. And we'll see you next week, baby. Good night.
Bye.